Vlad JR.
Before we delve into the ranks of the top 10 first basemen heading into the 2025 campaign, let's hit on the two that just missed the cut for me, in Tristan Casas and Nathaniel Lowe. For Tristan, man, he has just yet to live up to his first round selection, and last year was no different as he was plagued by injuries as well. He's shown flashes and is clearly on the come, but just not quite top 10 material for me. And all those in Ranger Red and Blue were wiped with a down year last year after winning the World Series, and Nathaniel Lowe is not immune to it at all. But his final 30 games are more to his standard with the .425 on-base percentage, and if he carries that over the next year, you best believe he'll crack the top 10. Now here we go, top 10 first baseman. And for me, we're starting out with Paul Goldschmidt. Now admittedly, there's no universe in the 2024 year anyone can justify having the future Hall of Famer in this list, including me, but I'm just going to pay homage to him. Number 9, Jake Burger. Now this may be too high for most of you, but if you try and concoct one of these lists yourself, you'll notice the shocking dearth of talent at this position. That said, his consistent 30 home run production and 820 OPS self he posted with Miami deserves a spot. Josh Naylor is a difficult player to gauge as his tantalizing power is evident, but his fluctuation in productivity from month to month, let alone year to year, makes it impossible for me to rate him higher. But his light tower power ability to carry the Guardians any month affords him the luxury to fit comfortably here in the top 10. Vinny P is a budding star for me. He had a knack for an RBI, unlike any other in the game, which was supported by his 97 stakes in just 130 games. Now before we delve into the top 6, if you're enjoying the video thus far, please do me a favor and consider subscribing. I appreciate y'all. Number 6, Pete Alonso. Pete is a complete nutter zero in every other aspect of the game, other than power, which admittedly is obviously crucial, but if you can't hit for average, run, or play defense, you simply cannot make my top 5, which is tertiary logic as to why I'm completely gobsmacked, as to why Juan Soto will garner a contract of over $700 million. I mean, good for Buddy, but couldn't it be me if I was running a squad? The top 5 starts with 34-year-old free agent Christian Walker, because since he replaced Goldie in Arizona, he's only had 1 year where he amassed an OPS sub 800, as he's undeniably been one of the more prolific power hitters on all ball. Not to mention, he's one of the slickest fielders as well, as Snake fans would attest to. Number 4, Matt Olson. The former MVP candidate had to take a dive in these rankings after an objectively substandard 2023 season relative to his standard with a sub 250 average and 800 OPS. However, I can't dip the Atlanta first baseman any lower due to his track record and the fact that he did still rack in 98 RBIs. Now I firmly believe no matter how you concoct a top 10 in totality, I firmly believe these top 3 are undisputably deserved. And it starts for me at Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vlad had his best year as a pro with 199 hits, a 166 OPS plus with 103 RBIs, and would have been more entrenched in the MVP race if he had received any help with that GA squad. Receiving a Bleacher Report notification on my cellular device that Freddie Freeman had ankle surgery reminded me of his Kirk Gibson-like moment in the Fall Classic against the Yankees, as that moment will live in Dodger lore forever. The 35-year-old, 8-time All-Star is still one of the most dangerous in all of ball, but he's not the most dangerous as it pertains to first baseman, as that title goes to the golden child Bryce Harper. His yearly 900 OPS and 30 home runs were once again posted, as he cranked it up a notch in the postseason yet again to strengthen his clutch gene with a 1200 OPS and 333 average. Bryce is undoubtedly on his way to Cooperstown. Alright, thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy, please do me a favor and consider subscribing, and peace out.